So we're on our first stop on our long way north. Right now we're in Santa Claus village near Rovaniemi. And well, what you can see behind me, or you can't see because there's snow slush about it, but well, that's the Arctic Circle behind me. But honestly, it's just a line. It's not a circle. Anyways, it's +1 in the Arctic right now. This is the genuine post office where all the letters addressed to Santa go. So that's my stay for the next few days. 10 kilometers from the next city. But we have a fireplace and of course a flat screen TV. And as you can see, the snow stayed here. It didn't melt here. So probably I'm gonna get my Husky tour. That would be great. Would you look at all that wilderness? And the first thing we're gonna do today is have a survival course. So if we ever get stuck in that beautiful wilderness, we'll probably survive it. Probably. First lesson of the day, how to make a crimsy to spend a night in -40 degrees. And what we did is we made these snow piles. Well, it's kind of hard to see against the background snow. This size would accommodate one person. And what you do is first you make that pile, then you compress the snow, and then you put some sticks that are roughly the same length into the ice or compressed snow. And then you dig it out from the inside. And whenever you see the inner end of a stick, you know, yeah, I'm close to the surface, so I shouldn't dig further. So that's just to keep the thickness of the cover the same. And we took like 10 minutes to make 2 piles. And right now we're digging out one of them.
Lovely night.
Yeah, this one is definitely too small for me. But hey, I have air and it would keep me warm. Next level of survival, ice hole fishing. We're on a small pond here. The ice cover is surprisingly thick. They told us it's safe to drill holes in there, so yeah, so that's the hole I drilled. And then we have these cute little fishing rods. With a bait down there. It's probably 1/2 meter deep here. And whenever I catch a fish, I'll just throw it back in. Because they don't have that many in this pond. And the other groups should have something to fish for too. Day 5. Still no fish. I'm starving and freezing. Help. If anyone ever finds this, tell my family I kind of like them. back for lunch break. Next part of the survival course, long skiing. And we already have some people trying to get uphill, which doesn't work that well for them. It's the wrong way anyways. 4 kilometers of cross-country skiing left their mark, and the fact that it was already dark at 3 today didn't help it. I actually took a quick nap. Well, now I'm refreshed, but I feel my legs. Luckily, tomorrow I won't have to use them that much, since we're gonna be in the bus most of the time. We're going further north, to Norway, actually, to the shore of the Arctic Ocean. Ooh, that's probably gonna be really interesting. We made our first stop on our way to Norway. And currently we're at a Sami village museum, kind of. We have some of these old huts standing around here. And the original ones dated back to the 1700s, when the Sami started to become steady. Before they were mainly nomadic.
This actually, this is the guy who actually owns it.
Ooh, small people, the Sami.
Yeah, but that's to keep warm as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and that's where they slept. Yeah.
We just reached the city of Huskies. After like 4 or 5 hour travel, and this is also where we're gonna have sauna and go swimming in the Arctic Ocean. As you probably can see, it's raining here, so well, we're gonna get wet anyways, and at least the street is mostly clear, because the streets here are very hilly, and if they were frozen we would have a harder time, even harder time. We just had the highlight of today's day tour, sauna in this building over there, and then swimming in the Arctic Ocean, which is right behind me. It wasn't that as cold as I expected, at least for the first few seconds, so you really could jump in and feel amazing. But after, like, say, half a minute, it started sucking out the warmth of your body, and I'm really glad that I'm dry and warm again, and we're gonna sit in the bus for a while and then eat something.
Oh, I see the leg of the Let's see if they stop now with this thing, then we can come closer, because we're going that way anyway. Walk around.
That's a fucking huge king crab. So what we just witnessed was the majestic king's crab. A crab that came to this town in the 90s after the Soviet Union imported it to Norway in the 60s. In the 90s it reached that town, and it was a blessing for this town. because these crabs, which can get up to 2 meters in diameter, can be sold very expensively. They are delicacy. Yeah, but of course the population has to be kept under control since they don't have natural enemies here. Otherwise they would diminish the local fish population. And by the way, it is 1 o'clock right now. The 1 hour of daylight that they get here at this time of year is already over, and in few days the sun won't rise over above the horizon anymore at all. So today we're visiting a poro farmi or reindeer farm near Inari. Well, the special thing about this farm is it's run by original Sami people, so we're gonna learn a lot about their culture later. Yay! You're busy? Yeah, who's a good reindeer? So, while the first group is on their sleigh ride, we keep ourselves warm here with lasso throwing and playing with that reindeer hide football. Don't even know if we can call it ball, but and we have these funny skis for 2 people and even for 4 people. Sleigh ride! I have a reindeer right behind me. I think he's staring at me.
Oh my god.
He's overtaking us.
Oh my god.
Our day trip is almost over by now, and I must say I learned a lot about Sami culture and Sami people. And what you can see in the background is the building of the Sami parliament. Once in a year or so they come together here from all over Lapland to make decisions. They don't have the legislation for or the legitimation for political decisions, but of course there's a lot of internal affairs to discuss and to decide. So yeah, that's where they meet, here in Inari. And yeah, as I said, it was a really interesting day, and Sami culture is one of the few, if not the last one, of native tribal societies in Europe, and I'm really happy that I got the chance to meet some of them today. It's the dawn of a new day, and it's actually the last day. We're just cleaning up the cabin, and then we're already we'll enter the bus and go to our next day's stop, which is further south again. It was a really nice time here at Vasatokka Youth Center, and yesterday was a really nice finish because we had a snowshoe. I'm a bit sleepy. We had a snowshoe hike and went through the forest for an hour or so, just through the snow, which was really fun. And afterwards we made a campfire and just sat there till 12 just in free nature with all the snow around. And then I went to the sauna one last time, including rolling in the snow. And yeah, that's it. That was our time here, and it was really great. I'm really glad that I joined this trip. And now I'm gonna help the others. We arrived at the Husky farm and the dogs are already barking in excitement.
Don't get distracted when I'm about to turn the camera around to film you.
That's fine. I'm very focused. I had so much fun. So I just brought us halfway, and now Chris is gonna lead the slide.
Try to.
And off we go.
Well done,
Pretty curvy, pretty curvy. This is so absolutely the highlight of the whole trip.
Yeah, it was going to be for me too.
Good job. They did a great job. And my beard is frozen. Oh, don't be sad.
You can use those small dogs. Very tiny sleigh.
Yeah.
I don't know if they get bored. See, now they're more
hello.
interested in each other. Oh yeah, husky puppies. People were crying and just breaking down in tears from all that cuteness. It was an outrage. Well, I hope you enjoyed this longer episode. I sure did when I filmed. It was such an amazing experience to go to northern Lapland, and I will do that again sometime. Well, thanks for watching, and as usual, stay amazing, guys.